So right here, I have my skuma wiki that I put on the sides of this sack. So as you can see, these ones at the top grew root bound because of the size of the container. And I like this breed because you can just snap it, and then this is what you put in the ground. So with only a few plants, you can fill a big area. So what you do is you just remove some of these leaves to reduce the stress of transplanting, and then you stick it in the ground, and after a couple of days it will start growing like these ones. So if you look at the sack over there, you can see this one, which is 2 days old. This one is already established. This one is almost there. So that is how you multiply them from one plant. So you can still take this middle part, and after you snap it like that, and it will produce these shoots on the side. So I'll harvest some of these leaves, and you can see if you give them a bigger, deeper bed for the roots to grow and explore, they'll produce big leaves. Now let's go to the other section of the garden. Let me just show you the tomatoes that we have, which is really exciting. So now I can see a little bit of red. This is our first time having a successful harvest of our tomatoes. So let me just put that basket down there. Then we can start with this one. So you can see they've started ripening. They are a nice size. Go ahead to this other one over here. It has a couple of red ones. So we'll just be harvesting the ripe ones, then we'll let the other ones continue. And right over there, we have a lot. So this is the one which produced a lot of tomatoes, and they were very big. So you can just see that size. Really nice. So we have a couple over here. So you can see how we have a lot of tomatoes. This one is still a little bit far. So I'll let the other ones ripen. Then let me get this last plant over here. So the challenge has been the white flies. They have been a menace to me. But now you can just see that bounty of tomatoes. So we let the rest ripen, then we're going to harvest them in a couple of days. So now let's go to our eggplants, then harvest those ones. So just look at this eggplant over here. I really love this variety, the Black Beauty variety. As you can see that size. Inatoshana na kichwa ya Rema, my former schoolmate. So let me just harvest that one. Then I'll show you that size. So you can now see this size, really big. And this one has produced a lot of fruit. I've got like 6 big fruits like this one. So I'll take, there's still some small medium ones over here. So this is a smaller one. And the way you know if the fruit will be big, you just look at this stalk. So as you can see, this one's a little bit thick. So it will produce a big fruit. And also up here, you can just pan on this other side. So you can also see this one is nice and thick, so it will produce and be able to hold that massive fruit. And this one that was medium, you can see that stalk was a little bit tiny, so that's why it couldn't go past this size. So we also have some more eggplants on this one. So these ones I'll harvest them later. So as you can see, we have one over here, another on there, and then 2 more down there. Then on this other side we have our leeks, which are still growing. So we'll give them maybe 1 more month. They're getting closer to be harvested. Then right at the end, over there I want to show you this Malabar spinach. So as you can see down here, we have a lot of vines. So these ones I cut them from the main plant over there. And my plan was to compost these ones and then mix it with the soil and plant something new. and then they started growing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this one, because again the container is small, so it's already root bound. So I'm going to cut them, and then I'll put this one because it's a little bit bigger. So I have my sweet peppers. Again, I'm increasing the container sizes, so I have some sweet pepper seedlings coming up in that container. And also on this other one I have my Thai chilies over here. And I just want to get this other eggplant that we had forgotten about. So let me just cut it. So you can see they were very heavy and this stalk was already bending, so I had to give it more support. So this is our bounty for today. We still have more eggplants and tomatoes coming up. And also I'm going to make a nice eggplant recipe. I mean, just look at that eggplant. Very nice and juicy, organic. That is why I always urge you guys to start your garden, no matter how small your space is. So kindly like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, join my community, and let's move forward. See you next week.